All right, so today we are going deep into the life and works of a pretty fascinating figure, Khushal Khan Khattak.
Fascinating is, yeah, an understatement, I think.
Warrior poet, philosopher, and a Pashtun nationalist.
All rolled into one.
All rolled into one. Khushal Khan Khattak, as you said, considered the father of Pashto literature, which is amazing. And the thing is, his poetry, it still resonates.
Absolutely.
Centuries later.
Yeah, and to really understand Pashtun culture and history, you need to dive into Pashto literature.
Sure.
And it's an incredible blend of like oral traditions and written works.
Right.
And Khushal Khan Khattak, he's like this central figure.
Yeah, so tell me about this. What's so special about him? I mean, he was alive from 1613 to 1689.
That's right.
That's a long time ago.
A long time ago. It was a time of massive upheaval and change.
Right.
So we're not talking about a poet just, tucked away in a quiet room somewhere.
Right.
This was a tribal chief. He was a warrior.
On the battlefield.
Yeah, absolutely. In the thick of it.
Yeah, he was involved in the politics at the time.
Up to his neck.
So, I mean, how does all of that translate into his poetry?
It's all there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's raw, it's personal, it's visceral.
You can feel it.
You can, absolutely. I mean, the realities of his time, they're just woven into the words.
Two of the big themes that I kept coming across with his work were
freedom and unity.
Freedom and unity, exactly.
Huge, yeah.
What is it about his take on these themes that still speaks to people?
I think because they tap into something that's universal.
Yeah.
It's like, for Khattak, freedom wasn't just this abstract idea.
Right.
It was about real action. About the Pashtun tribes coming together.
Against forces.
Yeah, against the Mughal Empire.
It's about throwing off those shackles.
Exactly.
Right? And then unity as well. It wasn't just about standing together.
It was a call to action.
It was a call to arms. Like, let's do this. Let's forge our own destiny.
Absolutely. And, these concepts were born out of very specific circumstances of his time, but they speak to this human desire for freedom and belonging.
Yeah.
They transcend cultures.
It's like he took these big, complex ideas and kind of forged them into these
tangible things.
Powerful, relatable things, which is amazing.
Absolutely.
Now, I know we have some lines from his poetry.
I do.
That we wanted to share. So what did you bring for us?
Okay. This one, it's a powerful one.
Okay.
It's da paror parur tazamane. Cheparo na ronjore.
Okay, so for those of us who don't speak Pashto, what does that mean?
It basically means he who does not become a warrior in times of war is a miserable wretch.
Wow.
And you can feel that warrior spirit in those words, right? But it's deeper than just being a soldier. It's about courage, It's about standing up for what you believe in, even when the odds are stacked against you.
I remember reading that really resonated with Pashtun tribesmen.
For
centuries.
Even centuries after Khattak's time.
Because it gave them a framework.
It did.
For resistance, for resilience.
In the face of oppression.
Exactly.
It's powerful stuff.
Yeah, and his work is so impactful. I mean, he's considered the father of Pashto literature for a reason. And it's not just that he used the Pashto language, it's that he kind of
he shaped it,
molded it.
He gave it structure. He gave it, this literary form.
And his influence can be seen in so many
poets and movements that came after him.
Right. They all drew inspiration from his themes, from his style.
Absolutely. I mean, he's like this foundation.
Yeah. So we've really explored this incredible life.
We have.
Warrior poet, fighting for freedom, fighting for unity, pouring it all into his work.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? How can understanding someone like Khushal Khan Khattak, a figure from so long ago, how can that help us navigate the complexities of identity and freedom and unity
in our own lives?
In our own lives, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question to ponder.
It is.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.